Hello, welcome back. How y'all doing today? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty well. I will go ahead and give you a quick update. No, it's not 4 in the morning. All right, don't be weird about it. All right, it is 6 p.m. a very reasonable time. However, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. I am running on about 3 hours of sleep, so things might be a little weird. I apologize in advance if that is the case. But it'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. One thing I do want to say before we dive into the articles to read, news articles, is I was looking at our lock screen here, and I just want to know, what is Boss wearing? Like, is this a scarf? Like this kind of like star-lit scarf? And then what's behind like our hair here? Is this like a robe? Because my first thought when I looked at it, I was like, I just realized Boss is wearing like a fucking wizard's robe. Like, look at this. Look at this Harry Potter shit. Anyway, just wanted to get that out of the way. Let's dive right in. Oh, it is the 17th, Saturday, so something may be happening. Who knows? But anyway, Apollo Bank is being attacked, and no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. This is me. That's my account right there. How'd you know? That's me right there. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow, so this sounds like the Harbingers is what it was, that terrorist group, right? They're very anti-White Knights, probably also very anti-Quincy, I get it. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. Okay, yeah. Streaming chant thread. No, I don't. Oh, no, hold on. Choto a minute. Did the God's Guide say to safety? I agree. I hope Say's all right. Oh, God bless. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the Valhalla bar. Hey, I know that place. I've been there. It was all right. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Oh no! You can't be fucking putting my man out under the bus like this, dude. Leaving him out to the wolves. Watch some rando show up and ask us out. That'll be hilarious next week. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. She's still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling everyone they need to be careful with their words, lol. I wonder if there's illegal activity going on there. Like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Yeah, I don't know. It's not like you want to incriminate yourself or say anything highly embarrassing in front of thousands and thousands of people that they're then going to talk about it online forever and ever. I wouldn't know anything about that, all right? I would never do anything. Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. Oh, I hope not. True. Still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, ha ha ha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. What did she say? Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. I mean, like, it kind of is, though. It's true. A White Knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. And when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID, and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And just, what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, but they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in my temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. That's insanity. This really puts into perspective why some people not too fan with the local law enforcement. Just shaking people down for no reason and stealing their groceries, stealing their milk that you lined up for hours for. God bless. Honestly, the police brutality bit is horrible. Don't get me wrong, right? But maybe I'm just desensitized because I hear a lot of similar stories nowadays. The scariest part for me is, can you imagine going to the store and lining up for hours to buy a carton of milk? That is terrifying to me. I don't ever want milk to be that in demand. How else am I gonna eat my fucking cereal, dude? Like, come on. What do you expect me to do? Eat it dry? I'm definitely not putting water in there like a savage. I've been lucky never to have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Yeah, true. Very true. So what's going on in the Augmented Eye? Pollution to reach historic levels next year by Kimberly Levelet. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. Capitalism, baby! Oh, who cares if the Earth's gone in 40 years? I'm gonna die in 39. That sounds like a problem for someone else. I gotta roll in my big old Scrooge McDuck vat of cash. Oh. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you'd better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. Is there? What book is she referencing? I genuinely don't know. I'm scared. The Augmented Eye is being attacked by AE staff. Hi everyone, we take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apology and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. True. True, your account gone. Your data leaked, baby. Get a new card, because yikes. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating by Kimberly Levelet. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seemed to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. Oh, we got a two-pronged attack. We got a bomber inside and some hacker, man. It's Alice Rabbit, dude. Hacking. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Hope Say is all right. Yeah, same? Hope she managed to get out of there before it got locked down. Jesus, that's terrifying. Anything new from Kira Miki? Nope, nothing new on Kira Miki's blog. Now, one thing we do also have access to is the nano camo. So we can, wait, hold on. Mascot? Camo Tan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukipon Games, Kieran51. Birthday, January 24th. Of course. Likes Musashi Battleship, tactical fashion, and peach cake. Classic. Classic. Nano Camo is a company founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nanomachine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. And for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. All right, so what do we got here? So we can take like a look, right? Oh no, I don't want to confirm. I would prefer to be able to preview, but I guess that is not within the card. So we got just some basic colors and then some prints, some stripes, little cheetah pattern. Yo, these are rad. Yo, hold on, rad though. We gotta go for rad. Like, this is awesome. These are gorgeous. Don't get me wrong. I love all three, but like rad though. And there's a reason it's fucking $10,000. All right, like they know what's up. Can we get rad on the table? Nah, unfortunately not. All right, well now I know what I'm saving up for. I gotta get my rad wallpaper. And speaking of which, we gotta go to work to get our rad wallpaper. Quick sip. Can I just steal from the register? Boss, would you be mad? I need 10,000 for my rad wallpaper. Speaking of rad wallpaper, give me my rad TV channel. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? No, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. You say so. Yo, Gil's one of the people attacking the Apollo Trust Bank. Let's be real. Gil's the bomber. Like, come on. No, he's not the bomber. He couldn't be the bomber. He wasn't there when it locked down. But what if he was the bomber? Hear me out. That girl's still here? Yep. She was sleeping so peacefully, I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh, right. Shouty downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants or my panties, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night, or day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns. I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottled drinks tab and drag it to the shaker before mixing. Yo, we got new bottled drinks. Grandpa Booze. A fedora? Excuse me? What the fuck? All right, well, just throw that bad boy in there. There we go, have some rum. Here. All right. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks. Anytime. I mean, you're the boss, it's your fucking bar, let's be real. Okay then. We're gonna keep the tunes the same. I liked what we had going. Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one's here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. It will. It absolutely will, don't worry. Of course. We're off to a great start. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. Yo, All right, hear me out. I'm in no room to judge. I'm not gonna be like brains can't have drinks. I am curious how brains are gonna drink drinks. And because of that, we gotta get the brain drunk, right? We gotta get the brain drunk. Hear me out. Like, if you don't get the brain drunk, you're insane. Here you go. Nice, yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? And eat. I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something? Miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. We're above that kind of humor here. Right? Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram. Of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exacerbation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. What the fuck? You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in a jar to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? Well, with all the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic, did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in the jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. And don't worry, just give me a beer. All right then, yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. Yeah, that's a terrifying request. Why would you word it in such a strange way, Taylor? I thought we were chill, right? I thought we were cool. Remember? Oh my fucking God. I just now remembered. I was like, I'm never gonna look up the recipe for a beer ever again. And here I am doing it. I literally broke my word in the next fucking episode. Oh, apologies. Quick sip. By quick sip, I mean long sip. Very thirsty for some reason today. I don't know why. Here, have a beer. Ah, yes. No matter what happens, beer's always good. It's interesting though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think the you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like, waking up someplace else and so on? It's an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, though, just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar? Or no, that was a statement. You think someone would rather do that than rather float around exposed in a jar? I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how did you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. It didn't last too long, though. I never was attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside of this body is? I can't get drunk. Fuck! Damn it! I wasted Carbotrine! Fuck, I'm sorry, boss. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilim can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed of their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. So it's literally just like, oh, I've detected you have consumed alcohol, faking drunken mode now, pretend to be, this is what humans do, drunkenness. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma. Just, oh, Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilim maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. It's just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Cobalt Velvet, straight from Taylor to Alma. No optional? Damn. I want to get someone destroyed today. I don't know why. I woke up this morning and decided I chose violence. I wanted to get someone annihilated. It was gonna be the brain, but he can't get drunk. Your drink. I hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than the last 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Oh, shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Don't know, adventuring or something. He's out there LARPing. Who cares? Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I just feel like she gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya! Bye. Please come again. That tailor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. I hate that shit. Please don't, hold on. Need to take a sip before we dive into this. I am a firm believer, and I may get some flack for this, I don't know, but I'm a firm believer in that don't be weird when you name your children, right? Don't be quirky, come up with a funny little scheme. Oh, all my kids are gonna have the same first letter of their name, haha, or I'm gonna name my kids something funny and quirky. It'll be great. No, what you're doing is you're setting up your kid to get bullied. I'm sorry. Like, that's just the reality of the situation. Maybe times are different now. I like to believe that school's a lot nicer place than when I went. Granted, I make it sound like I went to a fucking dire school situation. I had a great schooling situation, but I did know people who got literally bullied for lesser things than, you know, an unusual name. And sure, you know, maybe when they get older, it'll be, you know, different, right? People are more mature at that point, but you're just kind of setting your kid up to have a rough experience. Maybe that's not the case anymore. I'm just saying, don't be weird, all right? Don't try to be cute. Just find something that means a lot to you and name your kid that, all right? It's not that hard. Don't be out here naming your kid fucking Absidy or whatever, the A, B, C, D, E, that shit. Like, come on. Come on. Ladasha is another. I don't believe Ladasha's real, which for those who aren't familiar, it's L-A, like, fucking hyphen dot A or something, L-A hyphen A or whatever. Who cares? I don't believe that's a real name. Just don't be weird. Just be normal. How hard is it to be normal? So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one, then there's Diana just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Or Bernardo, excuse me. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we're never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. God, that is fucked up. Jesus Christ. Never mind the fact they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. Yeah, all right, hold on. I gotta step in here. I gotta step in here and say, I'm not gonna comment on like marriage and how I kind of feel like when you marry someone, you're joining your lives together, right? You need some time to like develop your own hobbies, but I kind of feel like if you're like, I want to live my own life, I'm tied down by this whole marriage thing, you should think about that before you get married. That's something you need to consider and be like, is this really the right option for me? But all of that aside, I feel like that's kind of up for debate. And I kind of go back and forth on how I feel about that. All of that aside though, if you have a fucking child, you don't get time for yourself and to live your life anymore. You live for that kid. Like, come on. What the fuck is wrong with you? You are fucking sane. If you are going to have a child, you need to take responsibility and raise the child. You need to provide for the kid. That's, like, I feel like that shouldn't even need to be said. And if you are not ready to commit to that fucking mind-blowing option, I'm gonna hit you with the pro gamer move, the Giga Brain Strats, the Galaxy Brain Play. Maybe don't have a fucking kid. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? Contraception ain't new, honey. In my lifetime right now, in 2021, when this is being recorded, contraception's been around for a long time. When the fuck does this game take place? They probably got future contraception. They probably got nanomachines that'll kill the sperm for you, man. Like, come on, dude. What the fuck, man? She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. Yeah, excuse me, sorry, there's a very cool individual near my house revving their vehicle, their motor vehicle of choice. But yeah, exactly. Didn't think about that when married at 20. Little young, in my opinion, but I mean, you know, live your life. It's not, little young. Just if you're certain, but this is kind of what happens, I feel, a lot of the times I hear about this stuff. God, I sound like such a fucking boomer, man. Jesus Christ. The more I'm vocalizing my takes on these things, I'm like, man, I am no fun. Don't get married at 20. You might regret it later on in life. Fucking don't have kids if you're not prepared for responsibility. Like, God, man. Was I ever cool? Probably not. I'm definitely not now. She didn't think about that when she married a guy she'd only known for like 3 months. Yeah, that's really bad. Like, come on. Even the hello fellow kids Folon, like 3 months, bruh. I don't even know if I can form a strong friendship in 3 months, much less a marriage. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I, honest to God, can't understand why he thought it was a good idea. That seems too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Oh, we're so based right now. Mad real. It's way too much work. If that's all you want, there are way easier ways. Just hit up Tinder. There's some thirsty people on there. You'll get there. Don't worry. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What'd you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Ka-ki-ke? Huh. Interesting name. I butchered that. I have no fucking clue how to pronounce that. I don't know what I just said. Interesting name. What does it mean? Kakeeks? I have no idea. The name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. Never had too many good memories when rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? Alright. Rum, I have bad memories with rum. Instead, give me the one drink on the menu that is literally a teaspoon of sugar and rubbing alcohol. Hit me up with that instead. Like, bruh. That's insanity. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France, to boot. So your mom's French? Yup. Can you speak French? Oh my god, there's no chance, right? There's no winning this. There's no, like, I'm not gonna back down, because that's cowardice, right? And everyone's gonna be like, Folon's a coward, he didn't want to read the French. But when I inevitably attempt this, it's gonna be terrible. So just set the bar low. Alright, we got Mon Arranglisseur Esplende d'Anglais? I have no idea. I know there's a lot of fake letters. You don't pronounce a lot of it. That was my shot, alright? Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. Yeah, there we go. It's bullshit. I said it perfectly correctly. You have no idea. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. A funny thing, I actually have a cousin by my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. No, please call me a mixologist. No, don't listen to, please don't ever. It sounds like something someone would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. Mixologist sounds rad as hell. That's what you put on your CV, right? Like, come on. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. This is like a real job, right? This is actually a real thing people do. What are they? They're called like, it's like some form of hat. They're like white hat or something. It's like white, gray, and black are the three. That might be correct, I don't know. I can't remember for the life of me, but this is a real thing, like, that people do. People get hired to try and, you know, crack into networks and see what damage they can cause so that, you know, the idea is then they go back to the company and they say, yo, here's how I fucked you up. Here's my receipt on how I annihilated you. This is what you need to fix, right? Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So, when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. This would be a nightmare for me. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't. I haven't delved into the security scene, but man, I don't know. Sometimes I kind of like some routine in my life, right? I don't want to constantly wake up every morning being like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. Time to just throw shit at the wall and see what happens, like. A puzzle I helped make harder at that. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It's a less action-y than... It is less action-y than what movies make it out to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Hit them with a classy drink. Those are types, not flavors. I mean, like, come on. Like, come on. Bad touch is pretty fucking funny, I'm not gonna lie. But no, we're getting someone destroyed today. What classy drink can I add an amount of karmatrine into? All right, I wanna fuck someone up. God damn it, you can't on any of the classy drinks. Let's go with a Brandtini, I don't know. Sure, why not? I think she said that that's one that she kind of digs. One karmatrine, aged and mixed. Boom. Here. Bravo! You made me very happy. Woohoo! I guess? You know, sometimes I feel you know me better than all the guys I've been with. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with. If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand... Why do that? Why go through so many people? Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. Who do you take me for? You know what I mean. Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. Really? What made you stop? Reasons. What is it? Tell me! Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me. Oh, I'd slap my mouse. Excuse me. This makes you sound like such a loser, but I'll do some hand gestures sometimes when I'm trying to get in the mood, and I did like a little beckoning motion, just fucking kick my mouse with my hand and slap that shit out of here. Don't mind me. Huh? Why? Can't I stay here away from the cold? I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know. Why not just say, please come with me and keep talking at the back of the bar? You got the message. Now come. Guide me then. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Speaking of break, that calls time for a sit break, baby. Hit me with a save. It's now safe to keep playing. Cold. Don't ever change the freaking channel, dude. Oh my lord. I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seemed like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. So... are you gonna tell me? What? Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that? I started working here. I don't know. After I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Maybe I was just lonely? Oh, how cute. I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed. You're gonna burn the bed with that. Yeah. If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. You left me thinking, though, what's your thing? Your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpower fetish of sorts. You want to feel totally swayed by someone. Have consensual yet forceful sex with your partner. What the fuck? Why did we take such a twist? Did I hit the bullseye? You have quite the imagination, girl. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet, no alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you! Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? All right, sweet drinks. Sugar Rush, non-alcoholic, easy enough. What else we got though? Sugar Rush is too easy. Sparkle Star sounds kind of nice. Boom, boom, boom. Sweet, girly, happy, no alcohol, age, mix that bad boy. There you go. See, this looks lovely actually. I'd drink something like this. I don't drink a lot, but I'm a little bitch when it comes to it, man. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not about that like shots life. Give me the fruitiest, girliest, you know, most embarrassing, unmanly drink on the bar. That's my jam, right? Though not like too sweet, I don't know. At the same time, I don't like super sweet stuff. I don't know what I want. I don't drink is the problem. I don't know what I want. Anyway, here you go. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine, he's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? Tell me what kind of stuff. Tell me! Mostly about your... luckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. Oh, I love it. Dude, Dorothy, good character. I'm gonna throw it out there. There's something about just being so straight to it. Just such a straight shooter. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says they're hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about what being a about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said I had to jam a plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. Oh my god. Oh. All right, let me give that line another go. Now that it's destroyed me. Now I've taken the implication. I can separate from myself. I'm jaded now. Last time I said that, I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. All right. First, I do some research on the target. OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? What happens next? What happens next? Dorothy, you good? You alright, my girl? What's going on there? I create a backdoor in the system for leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me! Hack me like you've never hacked anything before! Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security! Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilim are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride's here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it all right to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happens that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay, I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. All right, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? The hell does that mean? Alright, hear me out, right? Hear me out? I'm just gonna give him the 17th drink on the list. That's what we're going for here. 17th drink is a Piano Man. Easy enough. That's what I'm going with. Oh, fuck, I fucked it up. 3 of these bad boys, 5 powdered deltas. Don't forget the 5 Flanagrin and then the 3 Karmatrine after that. You'd be insane to forget that. Mix that bad boy up. Boom. I could have also gone with something that maybe had 17 ingredients, but I don't know. I like this one more. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was. And I think it isn't. Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armadillo. Virgilio Armadillo. Armangio, excuse me. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. and I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full yet never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic and giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things are going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch. That much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. That's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Give me an example, non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know the exact details. I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal numbers. Yo, I love primal numbers. That's a good one. I also, hold on, I just now realized this motherfucker has a question mark tattoo on his forehead. Hold on, wait a minute. Is it because there's no brain in there? Is that what's up? You want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a... Son of a bitch. Hear me out. Fedora? Easy clap. Every drink here is priced at 500 bucks. All right, easy enough. Here. Aha! You didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You really don't have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we were not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? This is some like fucking philosophy 101 bullshit. Where your philosophy professor is like, all right, kids, you gotta come in and, you know, prove to everyone how we're not just in like the Matrix in a simulation. How are we real? Like, I fucking hate this shit. I'm not gonna lie. I never took philosophy. I despise it. I don't have the mind for it. I don't know, man. So here we fucking go down that rabbit hole, I suppose. What if everything to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. Jill, my girl. Base. Cheers to that, honey. Hit me with a sip of water. This reality's real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. And be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance. Most likely gunshots. Jill, come here for a sec. What? About 5 gigs of reports providing that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. Holy shit. They're literally just gunning down randos in the street. They're like, ah, fuck, they found out that I took a bribe one day. Better just murder civilians. Doom music starts playing in the background. Like, what the fuck? We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corps CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by morning. I'll have Zancanto on hand, just in case. I'll have Zancanto on hand, just in case. What the fuck is Zancanto? Zancanto? There we go. I got there. The metal bat with nails. Hold on. Yo. I want to talk how fucking rad it is that, like, nail bat, that's pretty standard hooligan attire, right? But a metal bat with nails? That's fucking rad. It's always wood, right? Because you gotta drill through. How the fuck do you put the nails in the metal bat? There's nothing it can't bash. Say, Gil, Foray. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. And there we go. Flawless service bonus not granted. Excuse me. What did I fuck up? Where did I go wrong? I'm furious. What happened? I'm actually so mad. But anyway, now that we save here, I don't know if we're just gonna dive right into it when I leave the screen. So, I want to go ahead and thank you all for watching very much. As always, if you look down in the description, there is a link to the game on Steam, the Steam store page, where you can purchase the game for yourself. You can play it through. You can get people as drunk as you want, or not as drunk as you want. I don't know. It's your life, dude. It'll be your bar. Live it to the fullest. All right. You've got my permission to do so. But all of that aside, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Like, genuinely. I don't know if that comes across, but I really do appreciate it. I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I enjoyed talking with you all in the comments. It's a good time. But I hope you have a great rest of your day, or your night, or your week. It's been a hell of a week for me, as I'm sure you can tell by how this video has gone. So I hope you have a good one, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.